Good morning, everyone. It is a very chilly February morning, but I felt that this week I really needed to take myself on a long walk, and so I decided to go to one of my favorite places in London, Kew Gardens, and I thought I would also show you some of it. And even though it's still pretty cold and not yet as colorful here as it will be later this spring and summer, it's still very beautiful. Taking time to come to this magical place after a bit of a hectic work week was an act of self-care for me, and it made me reflect on how far I've come these last few months in learning to take care of my mind and body, and learning that self-love and self-care is a process that not only benefits our physical body in the way we look after ourselves, but also greatly affects our state of mind, and that how we feel about ourselves and the world around us is deeply reflected by our own inner world and the words we speak and hear. This week, I thought about the words of encouragement I would give to my younger self, lovingly accepting her as she is, and acknowledging that self-love is an ongoing journey and that I am slowly improving every day. Hello there everyone, I hope you're all doing well and I hope you're having a really good week so far. I have to say it is really gloomy in this room right now, and it's actually quite gloomy outside today. It is a very grey and cold London day, so I do apologize in advance if the lighting right now is not really good, because it is really dark in this room, and I do like filming here by this big window because it does give me really beautiful light on a good day. So but today is just a little bit more grey than usual. This week I was actually just found myself spending a lot of time kind of hibernating because it's been so cold, and I've just found myself kind of doing all the things I need to do in the morning, and then going to work, and then teaching and coming back and getting in my comfy clothes and in my warm pajamas and just kind of hibernating again. And I've just found myself, wrapped up in blankets and just feeling like taking things really slow and just being really comfy and cozy. But I think, that's okay, and sometimes we all need those more slower days and just taking things at a slower pace and feeling cozy and comfortable. So yeah, that's what my week has been like so far, and it also made me think about what I kind of really needed this week and what I was really missing. And I realized that what I really needed was actually some hand cream because I found myself completely running out of hand cream because it has been so cold, and hand cream is something that I use all the time, basically every day, multiple times a day, because I just feel my hands getting so dry, and especially after being outside and just being quite dry and painful. So I normally have an abundance of hand cream with me everywhere around the flat and in my bag, and but I found myself running out and being quite low on hand cream this week, and so I thought that it would be a good time to actually make some of my own, and so today I am going to do that. And another thing I really felt like I was missing and haven't had in a long time is actually some real really tasty granola and I really wanted to make that as well because I do love granola and it's something that I can eat basically any time of day. I can have it for breakfast, I can have it as a snack, sometimes like before teaching if I need a little kind of pick-me-up and a little bit of sugar. Sometimes in the evening, you know, with some be it some plant-based yogurt or something. I realized I hadn't had any in quite a while now and hadn't made some as well in quite a while, so I really wanted to make the granola that I like to make. So I think I'm going to try and do that today as well and keep it, make enough to keep in a jar so I can have it for a while. So I'm excited to do those two things today, and you know, I think sometimes it is those small things that are just make us feel so good, and it's the small things that we need sometimes that can really brighten up our day and our week. And this week I really needed some hand cream and some granola. So that is what I've been feeling this week. And actually the hand cream is quite an easy recipe to make. It is basically a similar recipe to what I have here, which is my salve or balm, whatever you want to call it. I have a couple of these that I made and they last me a while, and this salve is basically a combination of oil and wax, so either beeswax or any plant-based wax that you like to use. I used soy wax in mine here, and I made a couple of these a good while ago, and they do last me quite a while because they are very thick and creamy. But I also wanted just to make a hand cream that is a little bit lighter as a formula, and not as heavy and as oily as this salve. So this salve I really like for when also for any kind of scrapes or rashes or burns or anything like that. A salve is really great. But this time around I just wanted just a lighter kind of hand cream that I can use every day, multiple times a day if I need to. And so the formula is very simple. The hand cream will also use some of my infused oil that I have, as always, as you guys know, on hand. It will also have the wax, and it will also have a little bit of water. Or in this case today I'm actually making a infused water, and I'm making it with rose because I would really like to make a sort of rose hand cream or hand lotion, if you will. So it's a very similar concoction to this, except this is without the water, and so this is a more heavy, thicker formula, more set formula, whereas the hand cream will be a little bit more obviously liquid, and because it has the water in it. So yes, that is what I'm going to try to do today. It is, as I say, a very grey, cold London day, so I am planning to just stay at home, I think, and maybe later on I'll go for a walk. We'll see how it goes with the weather and if it decides to rain or not, because in London you never know. So I will see how it goes, but meanwhile I am very excited to make my hand cream and also my granola, and I will show you guys the process as I go along. So let's start. So here I've made my rose petal infusion, which is basically a very strong rose petal tea, and I'm just going to strain out the rose petals, and I'm going to use just a little bit of the rose water for my hand lotion. In the past, I thought that self-love for me was a face mask at the end of the week, or a nice bubble bath. And of course, as lovely and necessary these things are sometimes, I also realized that it was a lot more than that for me. I had to learn to take care in the way I spoke to myself, and to be able to be more understanding and gentle with myself when things didn't work out, or I had a bad day. The words we speak and hear have the ability to affect our days,
And changing the way I speak to myself has helped me a lot to stay in the present moment, to see all the beauty and possibilities I have in the now, and to take each day with positivity. I had to learn to reframe my mind, my thoughts and emotions, and to see them as fleeting as the clouds across the sky. And by learning to shift my mindset to positive affirmations and thoughts of encouragement, I am slowly learning to become my best friend.
Guys, I have to say this lotion turned out so great. It smells so wonderful. It smells of rose and I really love that. And it just feels so soft and creamy and nourishing on the skin. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. And so I'll leave the recipe down below in the description if you guys also want to try it out. And if you do, then please, of course, leave a comment down below and let me know if you enjoy it, if you like the recipe. And of course you can also use your own essential oils of choice that you prefer perhaps. I love rose, and there are so many other beautiful, wonderful scents that you could use, like lavender or mandarin, orange, lots of other wonderful choices that you could use for a soothing lotion or hand cream. Vanilla could be a nice one. Yeah, so I'm really happy with it, and it is a really nice texture, and I'm really looking forward to using it. And so I also have these small tiny cute jars which had jam in them previously. I think I got them in a cafe somewhere one time, and so I've saved them of course. And this is really great because I can now transfer just as much as I need and keep them in this little jar, keep it in this little jar and take it with me, for example, in my bag wherever I go. So it's really handy. And also by adding the vitamin E oil, it will really help to preserve the hand cream so much more. And then I think I will keep the rest of it just in the fridge for now. Yeah, so I'm really happy with this. And so I think now I will start making my granola before it gets too dark. It's already getting dark. So I'm gonna start with that and see you guys really soon.
This week, I also took myself out to a nice coffee shop and spent some time daydreaming and planning future projects and little dreams I want to work towards this year. I don't normally have a lot of time during a busy work week to just be with myself and enjoy some quiet time, but it was also really refreshing to leave the house, go into town and have a nice change of scenery. I also decided to treat myself to my favorite yellow roses, and something about having beautiful fresh flowers in the home just made the whole week brighter. And so, whether it's fresh flowers, a face mask, a meal prepared with love, or simply a little extra time for yourself, I hope that this week you can also find ways to nourish your body and soul in any way that feels right for you. Thank you, dear friends, so much for watching, and as always for your beautiful kind words of support. I will make sure to leave the recipes for the hand lotion and the granola in the description and comments below if you'd like to try them out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and see you very soon. Take care.